Good evening. We begin tonight with new details in the horrific death of 10-year-old Rebekah Baptiste, with Phoenix police now telling 12 News they contacted the Department of Child Safety multiple times regarding Rebekah and her siblings. Thanks for joining us tonight for 12 News at 10. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Kadiba Devine. This comes after staff at Rebekah's school said that they reported concerns to DCS at least a dozen times. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono is joining us live in studio. And Bianca, what are you learning now?
Well, just in the past couple of hours, we got new information from the Phoenix Police Department, and it shows that police officers repeatedly checked the welfare of the Baptiste children and investigated allegations of abuse. And they notified DCS every time that they did. On 5 separate occasions, the Phoenix Police Department says they had contacts related to Rebekah Baptiste and her siblings. And on each occasion, they contacted the Department of Child Safety. Police telling 12 News from August of 2018 through April of this year, they responded to multiple reports involving the Baptiste children. In 2018, it was a welfare check, and detectives contacted DCS. In December of 2023, another welfare check, and officers, as well as detectives who followed up on the case, contacted the department. In February of 2024, police contacted the family for an accidental injury, and DCS was notified. Later that year in November, officers investigated an allegation of child abuse and neglect, where detectives alerted DCS. Their most recent contact was this spring.
We got an SRO to the house shortly thereafter, and he observed marks of a black eye.
Staff at Rebekah's school, Empower College Prep, recalling that incident. They say after Rebekah was absent from school for several days, their school resource officer visited Rebekah's home and witnessed her with a black eye. The school says the SRO also contacted DCS to seek protection for her. But not long after that, the Baptiste family moved to rural Apache County. And on July 27th, Rebekah was found tortured and abused. She died 3 days later, and her father and his girlfriend were charged with her murder.
This is a department that I think the intention and goal is incredibly beneficial and important, and we want to have in place, but things fall through the crack time and time again.
Staff at Empower holding a stack of documents showing that they made 12 reports to DCS. DCS alleged they received 5 reports from the school, saying only one of those reports met the statutory criteria for an investigation.
Unfortunately, that is why I have our staff keep these documents.
As Empower staff try to grapple with the loss of the girl they tried so hard to save, they're vowing to keep using their voice, hoping to prevent this kind of tragedy from happening again.
While being distraught about the loss of Rebekah, we also are desperate to make sure that something changes.
And on top of these 13 reports from the school and the SRO, Empower says following Rebekah's death, they have heard from other agencies that worked with Rebekah and her siblings who shared that they made at least 20 additional reports to DCS. None of the Phoenix police interactions resulted in an arrest. Now, we have reached out to DCS asking about these reports and if they're investigating whether there may be a problem with their hotline and reporting process. We will let you know when we hear back. Mark Caribe.
Bianca, this just seems so egregious, and there's a lot of fault out there. We don't know where it belongs for sure. But if Phoenix police goes out and they see a little girl injured badly, they can't take her, right?
So for the most part, if Phoenix police were to witness a typically dangerous situation, something so bad, they could take the kids and then call DCS for placement. But for the most part, removals fall under DCS's purview.
All right. What a horribly sad story.
Yeah, it is. All right, Bianca, thank you.